We are making enchilasagna today, which is kind of like an enchiladas and lasagna got married and had a baby and they had named it enchilasagna. That's dumb, huh? Okay. Well, let's explain it a little bit better. I actually came up with this about in 1999 at my own house with my own children making this, because enchiladas are really a lot of work. You have to take one little tortilla, you fill it up, and you have to put the sauce on it and roll, roll, roll. That takes all day. But you know what is fast and easy? Well, the way I make lasagna is fast and easy because I use hard noodles and just slap it all together. But it's really easy to do enchilasagna because it's the same kind of concept. And I never really liked the canned sauces, and I also didn't want to do it the way all the big Mexican cookbooks told me to do it. So I made my own shortcut sauce. And you guys are going to like this because it's really easy to do. And if you have a little tiny blender, we're going to get started, and all we have to do is mix a few things together with a few key ingredients, and we are going to have an amazing enchilada sauce. And then we're going to put together the enchilasagna. You ready? You ready to do it? All right. So we start out with 1 can of diced tomatoes. Yep. And watch this. You put this thing on here. This is like a little magic bullet kind of a blender thingy.
Watch me jig.
Thingy. You call thingies thingies?
Yes.
Okay. Stuff. Like that, right? You know, some kids, are really weird about chunks. And do you like chunks of tomato and stuff? See, that's why I'm blending it. Because most adults are like, I'm fine with chunks. I like chunks. But most kids are like, what's that weird thing in there? It's like a foreign object. I don't want it. So we get rid of the chunks. That's simple, okay? And now we want it to taste kind of Mexican-y, so I just took a regular old jarred salsa, and this is a mild one because most kids don't like it too hot and spicy. Do you like it really hot and spicy, Katie?
No.
How about you, Emily?
Not really.
Not really? But a little bit of spice is okay, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, you're from Texas, for heaven's sakes. Tex-Mex, you can't. But that doesn't mean we have to do habanero peppers and things like that that make you go run and put your head in the toilet to get your face cooled off, right? All right. So why don't you give this a press down? All you have to do is press. Look at you go. All right, we're good. Very good. See how easy that is? And now, but before we do any of this, go ahead and let's get a ½ teaspoon there of cumin. You can just knock that into there and put it right into the tomato sauce. And while Emily's doing that, let me see your little hand. Let me see your hand, Katie. This nice clean hand that's been washed. I'm going to give you some oregano. You know, what's oregano used in? Do you know? Remember what I told you? What kind of cooking? Italian and Mexican. There you go. And that's what we're doing. Now, before you put that in there, grab a little bit of it in your hand and you're going to pinch it in there. And so we're going to kind of grind it. That's all right. You're good. That's okay. We'll put a little bit back. Perfect. Go ahead and add that in there. Okay, so those cumin and oregano is really going to kick that flavor up a lot. And then here's one of my little tricks. I'm going to put this in because I've kind of let it melt a little bit. These are garlic cubes, and you can find these in the grocery store, and it's already crushed garlic. So basically we're putting the equivalent of 3 garlic cloves in there, which makes it really, really easy. And you know what? One of the fun things about cooking is when it's easy. Oh, yes. Yeah. So let's do this, and then I'm going to show you another sneaky trick, because you know I'm just full of sneaky tricks to make this really good. And that is, a lot of kids aren't too crazy about onion. Are you crazy about onion? Are you? So, you know what I do? Because onion really does make it taste good, and you don't know that. But the chunks bug you, right? So we're gonna get rid of the chunks. It's that simple. So we'll stir this up a little bit. and put it everywhere. That's what we do though, right? Cooking's fun.
Oh, yes.
We get messy, but guess what? We also after getting messy, we get to clean it up. Add just a little bit of that onion in there, that raw onion. And I'm telling you, an actual lady from Mexico who taught me how to do real Mexican cooking, which was a whole lot harder than what I'm showing you. That's what she always used in her enchilada sauce. She used raw onion, and I thought that was so interesting. But she ground it up like this, and it had the best flavor. So what are we going to do again? There you go. Good deal. We're done. It doesn't want to come out. Now, you don't, if I let you smell this, it make you crazy. But now you don't even know it's there. This is a secret. We're not telling anybody, okay? But I just want you to smell the sauce now. Smell our great enchilada sauce. Yeah. As an optional step, you can add a little bit of cilantro. I've added a little sauce, a little cilantro. Same deal as the raw onion. Adds just a little bit of flavor. And see, it's got the secret ingredient in there nobody knows about. So what we're going to do now is heat up our sauce, and we're going to do a little mise en place. What does that mean?
Put everything together.
That's right, because we're going to make our enchilasagna. Once we get our sauce heated, we're going to get our casserole dish out. We're going to get our ground chicken that we've cooked up with some of the same seasonings that we just used. And it's just going to be a matter of assembly and putting it together, and then we're going to throw it into the oven. Does that sound like a deal?
Yeah.
All right, let's get this on the stove and get it heated. There you go. All right, sauce is heating. All right, guys, are you ready?
Yes.
For the big assembly? All right, so this is going to be Team Emily and Katie, and this is mine. I mean, all this by myself, and you can have that. No, I'm just kidding. So we're going to start this, and the first thing that we need to do is, all right, I'm going to show you here. I'm going to do it on mine. Mine's the demo. You need to put 2 tablespoons, 2 of these, of sauce on the bottom. And then you take your tortillas, and I hope you can see what I'm doing. You see how I'm kind of making little pizza pieces out of it and just laying them down like so. You see that? That's probably enough right there. Then I'm going to put a little bit of this ground chicken over the top of that. And if you get a big piece, you just kind of spread it around a little bit. A little bit of cheese. Is it making you hungry yet?
Yes.
Yeah. And then just a little bit of sauce. Now, remember what I told you about cooking? Is it brain surgery? No. This, again, is a forgiving recipe. And we always want forgiving recipes, especially when you're just starting to cook.
Yes.
Because you want stuff that's not going to be too hard. So go ahead and get started. Let's get your 2 tablespoons of sauce in there. And Katie, you're going to hit the tortillas hard on the bottom there, right? There you go. There's your 2 things of sauce. We spread it around, and let's get those tortillas going. Do them like you got cards. Make it happen, sister. There you go. Look at her go. And make your little pizza. All the way around. And then Katie's going to come right back up, and she's going to get that ground beef. And go ahead and layer, make a little couple more. There you go. Put the rest of them on. Perfect. Go ahead.
Yum.
And then, okay. All right, Emily, there you go. Emily, you can do the cheese. Let's get that all kind of mushed around, and there you go. Go ahead, start putting the cheese on. I'll move my hand in time. That's it. Go ahead. All around, all around. We want to make sure it's all the way around. All right, what do you suppose goes on top of that?
A little bit of sauce.
Just a little drizzle, drizzle, drizzle action. How's that? What do you think we're going to do now? Can you get on it, Missy? Do it. All right. And while you're doing yours, I'm going to do mine too. Let's see. Let's have a race. See who can put down the tortillas the fastest. Go. It's tortilla launch time. Ready, set. Oh, look at, oh my gosh, am I losing? Okay, even them out now. Even them out. Because remember, we want to have a bite of everything. You don't want to have missing. How are you doing? Yeah, help her out, help her out. We have a race here. Oh. What do we have? Let's see.
We have lots.
We're looking good right there. We're looking good. What do you think?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna put some chicken on there, and you girls, can you make it, crumble it up and make it, spread it around? You do that? Because we're making 2, remember? And we want it even. Everything, we have to just keep thinking, there's somebody gonna be taking a bite out of this one place that I'm making right now. All right, now what do you think goes on there?
The cheese.
Yeah?
Cheese.
I think you need a little more meat. There you go. Yeah, cheese. Not too much. There you go.
Oh.
Now spread it out. There you go.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's enough.
A little bit of sauce.
Little bit of sauce. Okay, sauce for you. And sauce for me. Whoop. All right, look at that. Okay, what do you think? Is it time for more tortillas?
Yeah.
Look at her. She's on it. Go.
Oh, yeah.
It's tortilla smackdown. I'm on this. Is she beating me? Oh, hurry. Hurry. 1, 2. Like you're dealing cards and making a pizza and anything else you can think of that you
we're
want to do.
done.
Oh, whoa, hey. Okay, I'm too slow. All right, let's put another layer of chicken on there. This is the last layer, so make it nice, make it work. That's the last layer.
Hold on, not cheese yet.
Not cheese yet. You got to get that chicken all done first. How's that look? Hmm? How do you think? And what we're going to do is a little bit backwards this time because it's the last layer. We're going to go with the... Wait a minute.
Hold on,
Wait a minute. Hey, you got that cheating cheese in there, Missy. Okay.
Whoever eats this will just have a lot more cheese.
You think? All right, so go ahead and cheese it up.
Leave some for her.
That's all right. Go ahead. You can do it. We can always get more. I know there's a refrigerator full of this stuff. And let's try to get it into here instead of the countertop. I think that's handy, don't you? All right, so there you go, everybody. Enchilasagna, race to the finish. We did this in minutes, just minutes. And we're gonna have the most delicious enchiladas in just a very short time. We're gonna have a big Mexican fiesta here. But first we're gonna put these in the oven for 375 till bubbling. Woody, how much time do you think it's gonna take?
About 10 minutes.
A little bit longer.
15?
About 20, 25 minutes to get it nice and hot and bubbly, 375. So we're gonna set the oven and then we're gonna get ready and we're gonna do our chili Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, we'll see you back in a little bit. We're in business. There you go. There we go. Thank you very much, madam.